Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. In this video, we are going to talk about future tenses in English. Specifically, we will focus on two ways to talk about the future, will and going to. These two expressions might seem similar, but they are used in different situations. Let's find out how to use them. In English, we have many ways to talk about the future. Today, we'll learn about two very important structures, will and going to. Both of these talk about the future, but we use them in different ways. Let's dive into the details. We use will when we decide to do something at the moment of speaking or when we make predictions based on what we think or feel. For example, let's say you're talking to a friend and you suddenly decide to call them. You could say, "I will call you later." You made this decision just now. While you were speaking, we use will for things that are decided in the present. It's a spontaneous decision made while speaking. For example, I will have a coffee. This is something you decided just now. For example, I will go to the park later today. She will help you with your homework. We will watch the movie tonight. I think it will rain tomorrow. They will be happy with the news. Now, let's talk about going to. We use going to when we have already decided to do something before speaking or when we have plans for the future. For example, if you've already planned to go to the cinema tomorrow, you would say, I am going to go to the cinema tomorrow. This decision was made before you spoke. Going to is used for plans or decisions made before we speak. It's something you decided earlier. For example, if you know you are going to a party tomorrow, you would say, I am going to the party tomorrow. For example, I am going to visit my grandparents this weekend. They are going to travel to Paris next month. He is going to start his new job next week. We are going to have lunch at 1 p.m. I am going to buy a new phone soon. So, what's the difference? Both will and going to talk about the future. But the key difference is when the decision or plan is made. We use will for spontaneous decisions made right at the moment of speaking and for predictions about the future. We use going to when we have already planned or decided to do something before speaking. For example, I will go shopping tomorrow. I am going to visit my friend tomorrow. We will study for the test later. I am going to study for the test tomorrow. Now, it's your turn.